He dries his hair and face, hands the towel to the servant, and goes straight towards Jesus. He prostrates himself. He kisses his feet. Jesus bends, lifts him up, presses him to his heart, saying, "Welcome back home, my dear friend. May peace and joy be with you. Live to accomplish your happy destiny. Raise your face that I may greet you with a kiss." And he kisses Lazarus' cheeks and is kissed by him. Only after worshipping and kissing the Master, Lazarus speaks to his sisters and kisses them. He then kisses Maximinus and Naomi, who are weeping for joy, and some of those who I think are related to the family or are very close friends. He then kisses Joseph, Nicodemus, Simon Zealot, and a few more. Jesus goes personally towards a servant who is carrying a tray on which there is some food, and he takes a honey cake, an apple, a goblet of wine, and he offers them to Lazarus, after offering and blessing them, so that he may nourish himself. And Lazarus eats with the healthy appetite of one who is well. A further "oh" of amazement is uttered by the crowd. Jesus seems to see no one but Lazarus, but in actual fact, he observes everything and everybody. And when he sees with what furious gestures Sadok, Helkai, Hananiah, Felix, Doras, and Cornelius and others are about to go away, he says in a loud voice, "Wait a moment, Sadok. I want to have a word with you and your friends." They stop with their sinister look of criminals. Joseph of Arimathea makes a gesture as if he were frightened and beckons to the zealots to restrain Jesus. But he is already going towards the rancorous group and is already saying loud, "Sadok, is what you've seen enough for you? One day you told me that in order to believe, you and your peers needed to see a decomposed dead body be recomposed and in good health. Are you satisfied with the rottenness you have seen? Can you admit that Lazarus was dead and that now he is alive and healthy as he has never been for many years? I know. You came here to tempt these people, to increase their grief and their doubt. You came here looking for me, hoping to find me hiding in the room of the dying man. You did not come with feelings of love and with the desire to honour the deceased man, but to ensure that Lazarus was really dead. And you have continued to come, rejoicing all the more as time went by. If the situation had evolved as you were hoping, as you believed it would evolve, you would have been right in exulting. The friend who cures everybody, but does not cure his friend. The master who rewards everybody's faith, but not the faith of his friends in Bethany. The Messiah, powerless against the reality of death. That is what was making you exult. Then God gave you his reply. No prophet had ever been able to put together what was decomposed in addition to being dead. God did it. That is the living witness of what I am. One day, it was God who took some dust and made it into a form, and he breathed the vital spirit into it, and man was. I was there to say, "Let man be made in our own image and likeness." because I am the word of the Father. Today, I, the word, said to what is even less than dust, I said to rottenness, live. And decomposition was recomposed into flesh, into wholesome, living, breathing flesh. There it is, looking at you. And to the flesh, I joined the spirit that had been lying for days in Abraham's bosom. I called him with my will, because I can do everything, as I am the living being, the King of Kings, to whom all creatures and things are subject. What are you going to reply to me now? He's in front of them, tall, ablaze with majesty, really judge and God. They do not reply. He insists. Is it not yet enough for you to believe, to accept what is ineluctable? You've kept but one part of your promise. This is not the sign of Jonah, says Sadok harshly. You shall have that one as well. I promised it, and I will keep my promise, says the Lord. And another person who is present here and is waiting for another sign shall have it. And as he is a just man, he will accept it. You will not. You will remain what you are. And just a quick pause. That person is Gamaliel. If you've read the poem of the man God, you would know that's who he will be, but you might be quite new to this. And when I say Gamaliel, that's the Rabbi Gamaliel mentioned in the Acts of the Apostles, the famous Rabbi Gamaliel of even Jewish tradition.